Hey guys, wanted to take a few minutes here and make another video for some training on the massive backlinker. Now it's pretty simple, but obviously you want to do a little bit of training here. The first thing you need to do is make a copy. So then you won't feel like you're going to break it and lose it. So just make a copy, and then whatever, you can just practice with it, and if you break it, no big deal. Just pull up your other copy. Okay, so let's start on the article input tab. There's a little note up here. It says paste your articles, 8 articles here. And here's a couple little things you need to watch for. Make sure you have 8 paragraphs in each article, and that the paragraphs have the same number of sentences. So that way when you spin the articles and the sentences and the paragraphs together, all the math will work out. All right. Also, please only use periods and question marks in your writing. So don't use exclamation points, or even sometimes I use ... quite a bit. Just avoid those in your writing for creating this link bait here. Okay, so pretty simple. Just write 8 articles, 1 article, 8 paragraphs each, and then rewrite them 7 times. Now what you want to do is create independent paragraphs, so that this first paragraph in some other article may be the 3rd paragraph, or the last paragraph. Sometimes we're taught to have a concluding paragraph. Well, in this you don't want that. You basically want 8 kind of separate ideas that can be mixed and matched, and it just gives you a lot more spin variability. Okay, and then finally on this page, you see up in the left corner here, it says City X Auto Insurance. The keyword on this example is auto insurance. And the City X, this is the format where you want to use City X, and that's where the software will know, replace whatever city you're focusing on with wherever you see City X. Okay, so just put that in your content. Okay, that's it for this tab. Let's go over to the all other input. Okay, so obviously you put your URL here, your base keyword. As I said, in this one we're using auto insurance, and then we put a few just related keywords here. That's pretty self-explanatory. In this example we're focusing on Miami, Florida. Then obviously if you just want to change it and do something else, you can put in, say, Orlando. Whoops. Don't leave caps on there. Orlando, Florida. Now, sometimes you're going to want a region, sometimes you're not. If your WordPress theme, if your page has FL or whatever the category might be of the page you're targeting, then you want to put that in here. But if you don't have a category, if you don't use that, if you just have the page and then Orlando, then you just have the page name as Orlando, then put an X here. And then the software will know there is no region, just use city as the page that it's targeting. So if, for example, if your WordPress page that you're going after is www.yoursite/Florida/Orlando, then you'd want to put the FL here. But if it's just your site name /Orlando, then put an X in there. And there's a little note in red here to help you with that, but just wanted to point that out. Okay, on your title creator, you want to make sure that these words can all line up. So what the spinner is going to do is take the first word, and then the second word, and then the third word, and randomly choose one from each and create a title. So, for example, uncovering an awesome rate or awesome offer. What this will do is say Orlando, and then it's going to take your base keyword, auto insurance, and then it'll say, pick one from here, say grabbing an exceptional quote. Or Orlando auto insurance, locate the lowest price. So you get the idea. So just want to make sure that each of the combinations make sense. Okay? And that's the same with the resource box creator down here. Instead of 3 columns of just short little phrases, you're going to have actually 3 sentences. So just want to make sure that all the sentences fit together. And the other thing is, in here you'll see link 1 and link 2 in this column. Those are where your anchor text will be. So wherever you want your anchor text to be, make sure you have link 1, and where you want your second anchor text, make sure you have link 2. The only other thing is, make sure if you want link 1 in the first sentence, then put it in the first sentence in every one of these. And if you want, you could have link 2 in this second column, and then you just wouldn't have any in the third. But here I've chosen, I'm going to put it in the third column, so every single entry has link 2 in the third column. Finally, if you don't want to come up with 10 entirely, you don't need that many, so you don't want to come up with 10 of each, then just put an X in there, and the software will know, okay, he doesn't want to come up with all of them. He'll just use 6 here. Okay? All right, hopefully that makes sense. And then finally, right here, these are the links that we're going after. So we change this to Orlando. So you want to make sure you check all 4 of these. So I changed the city to Orlando, so now we got to choose which of these anchor texts we want. So let's say we pick Orlando cheap auto insurance, and then Orlando car insurance. Okay? And then come in here, just make sure you pick, whenever you change a city, make sure you make the changes here as well. Okay? And this will build the anchor text for you with, this is the page that you're targeting, and this is going to be the anchor text inside the link. One last thing, if you want to come up with your own additional link to target or page to target, you can just put that right here, and then like right now it says www.otherlink.com. If you look in these links, that's the other one here. So if you wanted to choose that, you could choose that as well. Okay, it's your choice, just to make it a little more flexible. I'm going to go back to Orlando Auto Insurance. Okay, that's it for the input, and that's pretty much it. You come over here, and the rest of it, it does things for you. So the rest is just getting the output out of here. So, and hopefully, you just want to copy and paste out from here into whatever you're putting your articles or your spun content. That's pretty much it. The only other thing I'd say is when you're pasting in your articles, I would paste from Notepad and just leave a space as you write normally. You'd write a paragraph, then there's a space, and then there's the next paragraph. Just do that and paste each article in, starting in that first line 7 here. That's pretty much it. Happy backlinking. Thanks again for purchasing the massive backlinker. Take care.